Good morning. So, hope everybody's okay, doing fine, and all is good. So, first, what I want to do is I want to correct yesterday afternoon's tests, which is the revision for units 3 and 4. Remember, 3 and 4 are comparatives and superlatives, adjectives, and 4 is present perfect, continuous, and past simple. So we start off with number 3. So number 1, the Danes are the happiest people in Scandinavia, according to a recent survey. Number 2, Sweden is further from Africa than Germany is. That came up last time. Tokyo is more expensive than London, very easy. 4, which is the largest city in your country, and Saudi Arabia is bigger than Kuwait. So now we go on to 4, and it says replace the crossed out word with the correct word. Number 1 was from instead of as. We have from. Number 2 is not completely but exactly. And number 3 is fewer because of cars. And number 4 is to because it's similar to, not similar from. It is different from. And number 5 is as because busy as busy as. Then we go on to number 5. And number 5, it says complete the sentences with the correct verb form in brackets. So we have number 1 is have seen. So how many games have you seen so far this year? Remember, so far and this year. Number 2 is I haven't finished reading Obama's autobiography yet. It must be negative because we have yet. When did you buy Tom Johnson's new book? It's past. Number 5, Ali has written some fantastic poems. That is a mistake there. It's not the same. It's some fantastic poems. And number 5, I didn't know that Winston Churchill was also an artist and writer. So, didn't know. Number 6, complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in the box. We have know, drive, leave, move, speak, and write. So, for example, number 1 is we have moved with ed, house, so many times this year since we got married. Number 2, I haven't been driving, so I'm still driving long. Now don't forget, this long, okay, indicates a period of time. So for a long time. So I am still nervous, so therefore it's present perfect continuous. Abdullah's just left school. Why? Present perfect because there is no time or any indication of time. It's just school, so therefore it's a result of an action. Afra. I love Afra. Okay, so Afra has been writing her life story for ages. So for ages is a time expression. And finally, number 5, I haven't spoken to Nahid since she got married. Obviously present perfect, simple, because we have since. We go on to vocabulary, and the answers are the following. 1, Charlie. 2, Bravo, 3 Alpha, 4 Charlie, 5 Alpha. Quite simple. Then it's number 8. We have complete these sentences in a box with the words in the box. You won't need all the words. Remember, it's very important to read the instruction. So we have dangerous, poor, spectacular, touristy, arty, historic, polluted, cosmopolitan, and peaceful. So number 1, the centre of Barcelona is very touristy, with lots of attractions to visit and souvenirs to buy. Number 2, in the summer, Beijing is so polluted that it's difficult to breathe. Number 3, although Bulgaria is a poor country, the people are very generous and hospitable. Number 4, if you go to the historic centre, you will see lots of ancient ruins. And finally, number 5, New York is a cosmopolitan city with people from all over the world. We go on now to number 9, and number 9 is just multiple choice. Remember, when we were doing the test yesterday, I told you number 9 continued on the other page, on the other side of the page, because you have 10, not just 5. So here we go now. It's 1 India, 2 Golf, 3 Kilo, 4 Bravo, 5 Charlie, 6 Hotel, 7 Delta, 8 Foxtrot, 9 Echo, and 10 Juliet. And we go on to exercise 10, and it says complete the sentences with a suitable complete the sentences with a suitable word. You have the first letter to help you. So again, this is all to do with vocabulary and spelling. If you get it wrong, Khalid, Faisal, it's wrong. So we have, for example, 1, creative, spelt Charlie, Romeo, Echo, Alpha, Tango, India, Victor, Echo. Then we have egoistical, not your teacher. Obsessive, not your teacher. Ruthless, not your teacher. Inspiring, your teacher. Number 11 says, put the words in the correct order to make questions. So this is functional language. So number one, it could be a bit confusing. Could you tell me where I have to change? And here we're talking about changing planes, changing trains, or changing coaches. Number 2, excuse me, what was that announcement? Again, quite confusing, this one. But always, if you see, for example, excuse and me, you know that's together with a comma, and then you have the following. Do you know how long it will take? So how long obviously is a question of time. So do you know how long it will take? Could you tell me how much it will cost? And finally, number 5, do you know which platform the train goes from? And finally, number 12, it says here, replace the crossed out word with the correct word. So, for example, number 1 is much. Could you tell me how much the ticket will cost? Number 2, does this bus go to the airport? Number 3, how do I get to the airport from here? And number 4, where do I get on the bus? And number 5 is this seat free? Okay, gentlemen, well, you start off by correcting that, and then once you've done that, get back to me with your scores on the WhatsApp message, okay? Thanks, gentlemen.